Welcome back to Tom's Garage again. Good morning. Well, it's 2 o'clock. Today, John Deere S100. S100 with a 17.5 Intek Briggs. One of my favorite engines, overhead valves. Yep, it's been about a year, 4 months, 3 months since we've serviced this thing. So that's what we're going to do today, give it a good annual service. Yay! Let's get this hood off and get this plastic hood out of my shop. Whew. Yeah. This has got that clip in there. I just got to find this perfect sweet spot to get it off. Let's set this thing on back of the trailer out here. Okay. Oil change, spark plugs, air filter, fuel filter, filter. I got a new set of blades for it. Papal GY20850. Papal. New set of blades. And we got the 591334 air flitter. 492932 oil flitter. We use a Kohler 2505013 fuel flitter. And RC12YC. NGK spark plug. Gap to 30 thou. Alright, let's knock this thing out. First thing I'm going to do is pop this air filter off. Here we go. Hey y'all. Yeah, it's pretty dirty. I don't know how much use this thing's. 76 hours. 76 hours. And now we've got 159. So that means that it's pretty good. I guess about 80 hours. Dang, that's a long time. He sure does keep this thing clean, don't he? I'm gonna lift it up so high this time. All right, let's get this oil draining. Gotta move it. Don't be that job pays 30 minutes. Yes, sir. They run that wiring harness right under the dribble spot. See if this magnet will hold that thing out of the way. Yeah, that'll let it dribble. Let it dribble. I just had it running. I just brought this thing in here just 20 minutes ago, so it should be warm to the touch. Warm to the touch. There we go. Ooh, that oil is black. Look at that. Yeah. Okay. Let that suck a little air. Get this sparky plug off of here. Grab a spark plug wrench. Look, I've been running a little rich. Running a little rich. Give me the click. me set the parking brake. I don't want to push this thing off the table. All right, well, that thing finishes dribbling. Let's go over here and get the oil filter off. Yeah, I didn't put it on there too tight last time. That's good. That's good. Set this over there on top of the oil drain bucket. Let this filter be drained. All right, let's pop the new air filter in. Be real easy with this because you can break these things. I see them come in missing and broken all the time, just bouncing. Get that fuel filter off. Grab another zip tie. I'll mess up and crimp off this tank vent line instead of the fuel line and make a mess. Put the old filter on there. Set this over there. All right. Three of 25, 156 hours. All right. Should have waited till last to write that on there because now we might spill gas on it and it might come off. Mr. Ventline, you are right in my way there, buddy. There you go. All right. Let's see, let's find the arrow. There it is. Get a little dirt on it so you can see it. That is right. There we go. Feed that back through there. Back up around behind yonder. Up through there. And onto there. Push that back on. Here we go. I was making sure that wasn't the positive side. Okay. Now we'll zip tie that back around there so it ain't vibrating against that. Perfect. Now you're going to sit there out in the middle of the air and just wiggle all you want to. Okay, oil filter, fuel filter, got the spark plug, new air filter. She's done dribbling, so we're going to go over there and put the oil back in it. Fire it up and check it. Then we'll give it a good greasing. Okay. Okay. Let me grab my channel locks and make sure that's tight. There we go. Perfect. Put my magnet back now. Go over here and grab my oaky jug. All right, we got about 2 quarts in there. We'll put about 1 quart in here and check it. There's another one of them stickers right there. It just says applies to engine only. What applies to the engine only? I don't know. That's about 1/2 quart. Let's put some more in it. That's about 1 quart. We'll check it. You know how I like to put too much oil in stuff. All right, give it just a second to settle. 1, okay. Just above the add mark. So we'll put some more in it. After I dribble it all over it. We're going to give this thing a good washing too. Just above the add mark. That is good. Get this out of the way. We're going to crank it up. All right, the fuel filter filled up good. Give that a second to settle. Might have to put a little swaller in it. If we do, we will. Okay. Looks like we might need to add just a little bit. So we're going to add just a little bit. Set this jug back over there so I'll remember to fill it back up. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Held right at 1.25 quarts. All right. Oil, spark plug, air filter, fuel filter, oil filter. Got the oil back in it. All right, now we're going to get the new blades on it. It's always the fun part. Here comes our dirt bike, buddy. Little dirt bike, buddy. My little dirt bike, buddy. Grab some jack stands. All right. Let's see, where's a good place for the jack stands? I never bent the little tab in on this one. I need to do that. There it is right there. I can feel it under that sticker. Because you could take this all the way out. You really shouldn't be able to do that. Go. Make sure sure the jack stands are in there good and give this thing a wiggle. Okay. Now let's swap his blades out real quick. Yep. Let me hit pause real quick. Got a customer. Okay. Let's get these taken out of the package. Peel some of these stickers off of this thing. I don't know why they put these stickers right over the pattern here. Now I've got to get all that off. What I do sometimes is just put it on this wheel right here. And just blow it all over the shop. Now it looks like it snowed in here. Okay. Get that out of the way. Compare them, yeah. Perfect. Whew, now we'll go around to the other side. Now you can see how these blades are just wore away. Check his belt. Oh, he's gonna need a blade belt. He is. This thing is eat it. Look at that. He's gonna need a blade belt. Let me get a flashlight and check his transmission belt. Hopefully I can get in there and see it. Ow. Transmission belt looks pretty good. But he's gonna need a blade belt. Blade belt. Tell you what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get this deck taken off because you know how much I love taking decks off. And I'm gonna set it on the table over there because I'm gonna give this deck a good cleaning. And that way we can get to the grease fittings and give it a good greasing. There's a reason for the greasing. And I'm gonna go to Harbor Freight. I saw it last time I was there and somebody's told me I need to get one. I bought that new grease gun. And the tip on this thing is absolutely terrible. Terrible. Get me one of them locking things for that. That's what I'm gonna do. Tomorrow is gonna be a field trip to Harbor Freight. Yay! I still got a gift card for the Christmas. Yeah. All right, boys and girls, let's get this deck off here. Slide it on the table over there. And get his belt. Give it a good cleaning, give it a good greasing. We're gonna grease the front end. Should be a grease fitting right there in the middle. Yep, John Deere sometimes does that. I don't know anybody else that does that. Look good. Okay. If I had a tractor with a big V twin and stuff, I wouldn't do that. That puts way too much pressure on my roof up there. These lighter ones with the smaller Intek engines all do that. Okay, now we'll raise the table up. Yeah, look at that belt. Wow. That thing is nasty. I'm gonna do it without even telling him because I know he'll let me do it. He'll say, "Sure, Tom, thank you, brother." He loves his tractor. Looks like he's been mulching leaves with it. Okay, it's ours. Go over here and get this spring off. You know how I like fighting with these springs, especially on camera. It didn't put up that terrible of a fight. Raise the deck back up. Put that in there somewhere. Find somewhere to hook that somewhere out of the way. There we go, that's a good place to stick it. Hang it on that. Okay, the deck is ours. Look at the mess I've made just doing that. Golly. So just hurl over here. Whew. All right. Somebody's been raking leaves. Get a tool, get them covered off. Got a bunch of gravel on the front of this thing. That's probably why his blazer wore out like it was. It's probably been mulching up on top of a gravel driveway or parking pad or something. Still eating through there. Good grief. What a mess. Where are you at? I know you're in there. There you are. Too lazy to walk over and get an extension. Ooh, cover bag. Grab that bag and get some of these leaves out of there. Ooh, that's a fire hazard. That's a fry hazard. Somebody's got an oak tree in their yard for five. Ow, you see that? Just stabbed myself with a stick. All right, let me grab my little shop vac and we'll vacuum the rest of it. Well, I need to go empty this thing. I can feel it's heavy. Hold your ears. Let me point this thing blowing out the door. There's one clean deck. All right. Now I can get it greased and get the belt ordered. Ooh, that thing's awful. Look at that. Wow. All right, boys and girls, this is part one. When I come back, it'll be part two. Love y'all, boys and girls. Y'all stay tuned for part two. We're going to replace this belt, grease it, put it back together, grease the front end. We'll be done with this thing. Get it back to the nice fella. Thanks for watching another Tom Doby video. Love y'all to death. And man, we will catch y'all on part two.